Hey ladies, I'm back now that I'm finally able to upload again, and will be posting next weekend about an interesting topic I thought was funny concerning Black women. I'm reading an email from a subscriber today, and this is the fourth wealth video. This one won't be a long answer. Here's what she writes. Hey Noir, I'm not in high school anymore, but I wanted to do a career change because I'm always broke and not happy. I'm 26, a CNA for 2 years now, and I hate it. It's a little late for starting over, but I'm really tired. The healthcare environment is so negative and draining to me, and my pay is just too low. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, and the stress really takes a toll on my mental health. I could just get a nursing license, but I honestly don't want to. I also don't want to work a physically demanding job like my mom did because it tires me out. My mom is a CNA too, and she's exhausted all the time. I decided last month I want to become a lawyer and change jobs, but I have a lot of anxiety about it. I stay with my mom, and I can stay with her longer while going back to school, so it's a lot of research and decision making for me to do. I feel like I'm going to have some type of imposter syndrome because my whole family is broke and I'm going to have to go into debt. Plus, we're not used to branching out to other types of money-making opportunities and being in new environments. One of my concerns is about being the only Black woman in the room and lack of diversity, if you know what I mean. So let me know what you think. Okay, so I think you'll be fine in the career change you want. Your age is not a big deal. There's actually a lot of people going to school for law that aren't even new college students, but people who are 25 to 35 just changing their majors or careers, so that's normal. Even people older than that. It takes years to get through that education, so honestly, age will never be an issue. It's good that you don't have to worry about big bills, since the education you want to go back for is going to be expensive. But I would suggest you still work and save as if you do have big expenses, just in case, so you never get caught off guard. You can dip your toe in this new field you want by staying at your CNA job for the money while in school and doing some type of unpaid legal internship, or even better, get into an entry-level position that pays more than what you make now, somewhere at a law firm or a government building with a lot of legal jobs so you can get some experience in a network. A lot of government buildings and jobs gatekeep and don't hire young people that often, but honestly, it doesn't hurt to still put your application in just in case. For your mental health, most of the entry-level jobs you'll see won't be too much that will cause you to feel stressed or burnt out from school responsibilities. I don't know what area you live in, but it's actually not too rare to see Black women in the legal field, especially in certain states. The best thing you can do is make sure you're working and living in or near a major metropolitan area, so you have not only the increase in opportunities that gives you, but also the diversity. So it'll be almost guaranteed if you don't at least have other Black women working with you at a company or firm. Majority of cities have Black women in law clubs and programs. I'm not in that field myself, but I've seen these. It'll actually be really easy for you to network not only with younger Black women also in school, but with older established women so you can find a mentor. Also, there's a younger Black woman, probably close in age to you, named Kiera B on YouTube that I'm subscribed to. You can find her channel by typing in Legally Kiwi. Kiwi like the fruit. She regularly posts about law school, scholarships she's applying to, and the exams she's taking, so you should find that helpful. Now, one plus to the career change is that what you spend on law school debt is your investment that pays itself off. Once you start making big money in law, it's easier to pay that down, but the thing is, you want to pick a specific career path that helps you do that easy. The issue you might run into is that certain legal areas are oversaturated and very competitive, so you want to do heavy research before signing up for anything. Look into forums on sites like Reddit to see what current legal students and older professionals are saying about job prospects and opportunities, because you don't want to go in blind and make expensive mistakes. The highest paying specialties right now are medical lawyers, IP lawyer, that's intellectual property trial lawyers, tax attorneys, and corporate lawyers. Kind of similar to with doctors, it's important to do research into which one suits you best and pick the right specialty to go into. Other specialties could be oversaturated or pay too low, making it harder for you to pay back your debt while at the same time having the lifestyle you want. The last specific thing about the law field I have to add is from a young Black woman I saw on TikTok discussing how she's seeing a lot of unprofessional behavior online from young women getting started. They're trying to become influencers and getting fired from big firms, or going into their workplace trying out internet trends like Office Siren and stuff like that. I highly suggest not doing things like this when you make your transition. Law is a trendy field for a lot of people, and you want to make sure you're protecting your reputation on your way up and not making it harder for the girls that will come after you. I'm going to add this to every wealth answer, of course. Take your time to research so you don't go in blind anywhere. Always get specific skills. Don't have kids you can't afford. And transition into environments where you can grow better. Once you actually start making money, stick to the 50-20-30 rule. 50% for needs, so half of your income should go toward essential expenses, things you can't live without. This includes rent, groceries, utilities, transportation, and any other basic living costs. This is going to increase with inflation. That's why it's important to be making money while you're still in school. 30% for wants. So about a third of your income can be spent on non-essential things and just splurging on yourself. This covers dining out, entertainment, hobbies, etc. 20% for savings or debt go into building your future. Use this for savings, investments, or paying off any debts you have. This is key to long-term financial security and planning for big goals. The big goals you have are paying off school debt, and if you want to saving up to buy land, and preferably you want to pay cash for whatever land you purchase so you don't have payments and debt looming over you. You want to maximize the money you make each year, and you do that by keeping debt low or non-existent while putting your saving in a high APR savings account. An APR savings account pays you interest based on an APR, which helps your money grow over time. The higher the APR percentage, the more you earn on your savings. If you keep money sitting in your checking account, it'll lose value because inflation decreases the worth of cash. If you don't put your money in savings, then you want it to be invested in land and certain stocks. That's where it will hold and increase in value. So ladies, if you want to, you can send an email. The email is in the description, explaining your career and financial goal and what you're currently doing to work on it. Your college major, if you plan on going to college, or alternatives such as trade school, certifications, etc. Try not to send anything too personal like names, areas, or school names. And if you do, don't worry, I will edit it out.